Well, hello there! Surprised to be here? For those of you who don't recognize this world, it's the dudieboy world I created in Minecraft 1.19 in June of 2022 using the seed dudieboy. My name is the seed, that's right. This has turned into my forever world. I haven't shared this world with you lately, and for that I'm very sorry. It's time for a change. I want to share my world updates and new ideas I'm interested in, and I want to answer your questions. All the questions you've kindly posted in the comments of my historical build tutorials. So that's what I'm thinking the format will be for this show. Show my survival world updates, share some new ideas, and answer your most pressing questions. And we'll call it Ethos Lab. No, I'm kidding. We'll call it dudieboy Answers Everything. Like Ethos Lab, sure, but shorter episodes. The last episode I recorded from this world was the video where I built this raid farm, which debuted in October of 2023. I had lost my progress in this world, which was pretty devastating to the series I was recording, and I discussed my feelings about it and also about the Let's Play format. The fact of the matter is, I just kind of fell out of love with the Let's Play format and my channel wasn't growing. I was honestly thinking of shutting down this channel, but first I wanted to make a few more tutorial videos. And those videos went viral. Suddenly I had a whole bunch of new subscribers. Thank you all very much. Suddenly everyone wanted to hear about me talk about history and show them how to build historically accurate castles. Well, as accurate as you can get in Minecraft anyway. That's right. I've continued working on this world to restore it back up to where it was when I lost my progress, and I spent all of 2024 working on it. So here we are now in 2025. Happy New Year, by the way. I set myself a goal, transforming the end dimension, Center Island, and this is what I built. To build this design, I needed to defeat the Ender Dragon enough times to materialize every end gateway around the central area. For that, I needed to build a gas farm to collect enough gas tiers to make enough end crystals to summon the dragon up to 20 times. The kill mechanism of the farm is Wither Roses, which requires you to build a Wither Rose farm powered by, you guessed it, a Wither. Withers are a type of nether golem made from soul sand and wither skeleton skulls. So the first farm I actually built was this Wither Skeleton farm by ENX04. Quite a few blazes make their way into the kill chamber as well. Once I had enough Wither Skeleton skulls, I built this little Wither Rose farm beneath the central exit portal, also from a tutorial by ENX04. Then I built this gas farm on the nether roof above a soul sand valley biome, where gas spawn most frequently. It's a design by Russ Just That and was showcased in a tutorial video by Shulker Craft. However, it doesn't work anymore. In 1.21, Mojang changed nether portals so that mobs can now travel through them. So these chickens, which should be in the overworld dimension, keep teleporting over to the farm. This means a lot of the gas come back through the overworld portals to the nether and die here and drop their items here rather than in the overworld kill chamber. So at some point, I'll need a new gas farm or maybe just a new gunpowder farm, but this one served its purpose at the time. With the gassed tiers this farm produced, I was able to make the 76 end crystals I needed to resummon the dragon, enough times to generate the remaining 19 end gateways that let you teleport out into the far corners of the end. The mechanics I used to defeat the Ender Dragon more quickly are from another video by ENX04. I'm not obsessed with ENX04 or anything. His videos are just really helpful, and you should check out his channel if you play Minecraft Java Edition. Then I was ready to start building. First, I connected all of the end gateways with a circle made of blackstone. I only had to redo this circle twice to get it right. It's not easy. For the center island, I wanted to keep the obsidian columns with their end crystals active. I just flattened out the end stone and built this obsidian platform around it. Then a circle on top of another circle on top of another. Then directly under each end gateway, I dug a 7x7 circular hole down through the end stone, dropped out the bottom, flew back up, and placed water next to lava to create a column of cobblestone. Then I just mined my way down to Y0 and started building obsidian columns all the way up to just below the gateways. At first I tried mining all the obsidian I needed from these center columns, but it was a grind and I would need to respawn the Ender Dragon yet again to reset them all. So I changed the rule about lava source blocks in my world and created this little obsidian generator in the space beneath Castle Godscleave at my spawn point. I can just stand here and reload my textures and then go AFK while mining obsidian. I topped off each column with sci-fi looking platforms made of purpur blocks. With the Elytra, you can actually double jump and enter the gateways pretty safely. I connected these with bridges made of magenta stained glass, lit with end rods, to prevent Endermen spawning up here. I added the obsidian and purpur rings by digging down through the end-stoned island. Once I was done with the design, all that was left was to remove the surrounding island. I turned on chunk borders and mined it away, chunk by chunk. You can't use TNT for this or the Endermen will get mad and come after you, and the explosions miss a few blocks anyway. For those who might say, well, you could have built a TNT duper machine, well then yeah, but I'd have to go mine endstone somewhere and rebuild the center island anyway. So Endermen can spawn here in the Nether, and that's perfectly alright and fine because this is their world now. I freed them from the Ender Dragon's captivity repeatedly, and they can hang out here or travel to the other dimensions. I built these glowstone trees to try to light up the area and reduce spawns as much as possible. Otherwise, the game will fill this area with up to 80 Endermen and it can get a little crowded. The inspiration for the glowstone trees comes from the Nullscape data pack, which I use to generate the terrain in my end dimension. It adds a lot of really cool biomes, and these glowstone trees are part of it. The idea was to turn the center island into a kind of alien airport, with departures available at all gates, anytime. The symbology of these three circles refers to the three dimensions of Minecraft: the end, the overworld, and the Nether. The central circle represents the end and it's covered with purpur. The obsidian is arranged in a pattern representing a nether star, which is what the wither drops when killed, and allows you to make a beacon. And there's a beacon below the exit portal, the beam shining through a piece of purple stained glass. Luckily, the beam is not blocked by the bedrock. This is still a working wither rose farm and wither farm, by the way. I turn on my shaders before I come to the end. These are complimentary reimagined R522 with my personal settings, and they make the end look really dark and cool and mysterious. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I also rebuilt this blacksmith stand in the courtyard of Godscleave Castle and this garden off to the side, which I'd already done previous versions of, but I lost them both during my hard drive troubles. But I didn't mind taking another crack at both of these. This is the same world where I filmed the tutorial for my guardian farm, which you can see here is still working in 1.21.4. So that's it for today's update. Short and sweet, how do you like it? For the next episode, I'm going to finish the spawn point. This is the island kingdom of Godscleave, and it's not done. It's a castle without a kingdom, that's for sure. I'll expand the mining area and the industrial area, and also build a shopping area in front of the castle gates right here behind me. There's a villager breeder under the castle, and I'll turn it on and fill this island with villagers and just let them take over. Then it'll be time to head out. Over the course of the next several episodes, I'm going to show you how to build a complete castle from start to finish using all of the historical builds I've shown you in my recent tutorial videos. We'll find suitable locations and discuss why they're suitable or not, lay out the baileys and walls, and build it somewhere in the same world. And now for today's viewer question, starting with the one I am asked the most. What resource pack are you using? Yeah, my tutorials are all historical builds filled with fun tidbits about the medieval period, but your only question is what resource pack I'm using. I'm just kidding. I don't mind. I'm not really aggravated at all. I do get lots of other great questions that we'll cover in future videos of this series. The answer is the Stay True resource pack. All of the mods I use in my videos are listed down in the descriptions of each video, by the way. You can download this on CurseForge, and it's compatible with Optifine's connected texture features, so that when you mix block types, you get these overlays, and these make the combination look more natural. If I get really close so that my cursor highlights the different blocks, you can see that this andesite next to this brick has an overlay, so that it looks like the brick mixes into it really nicely. And there's other examples too in this mod pack, like the way that this granite up here mixes in with this brick to the side of it. I don't use Optifine, however, I use Fabric as my mod loader so that I can use the replay mod. And I use Sodium and also Lithium for rendering the game and improving performance. I also use the continuity mod for connected textures, custom block layers, and emissive textures like you see in my videos. There's some other textures in Stay True that I don't like, so I have my own resource pack, Duty Pack, up at the top of my resource pack stack here. I also modified Stay True to this no pink version because by default Stay True tries to make birch trees either pink or orange depending on their biome, and it just doesn't work out very well, as you can see here. I don't want a bunch of mutant trees in my videos, so I did the modification suggested here on the CurseForward page and copied the orange textures into the pink leaves folder. Now birch trees are only orange, and birch forest biomes like this one look different and cool. Stay True also makes TNT look like a crate full of gunpowder maybe, and it has 3 variations for the top texture. But I don't want to confuse TNT for a crate. What if you accidentally place candles on the crate and light the crate by mistake? So in my duty pack, I've restored TNT to the bright cartoon colors because I frankly love that TNT looks like this in Minecraft. It's cartoony, it's perfect, and it's safe. I have a custom crate texture for note blocks. I can't remember what pack I took this from, but in that pack, it was a retexture for barrels. And I just don't get why you would deny yourself of having barrels. I also use a custom pack from vanillatweaks.net to make a lot of 2D objects 3D for better realism and identification. I use the invisible armor model pack to show my skin at all times while I'm recording. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time.